Now we will talk about the overview inside the block and see controls and functionalities are there.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, let's take a look at, we've looked at a variety of tools to manipulate and get things to the point of putting it together. So that's a good time to go in there and see, okay, how do we make it pretty?
All right, let's go. Now, here's the article again. Those are the blocks, as you know already. So by going into the block itself, I can go by two ways. I can click here on the arrow, that's one
Right.
of the ways, or I can just simply click right on the block.
Cool.
So I'm in this block named intro. This is the rich text format, and you have all the controls on the top.
So just scroll over and show me, like, first of all, can I rename it if I want to? So you got the name up here,
Yeah,
intro,
good.
if I want to. If you just want to make it
Say
intro.
info. Say I put here info. Say information, and it will just simply rename in block. You just type it here.
Okay, cool.
Now,
I see you have some text formatting there over on the left-hand side. Let's work left to right. So you've got,
all right. Okay.
it's
Now,
just like a word processor, right?
yeah, just like a word processor. So when you are enter, you are now. I already have this little text here. When you start typing here, you can just type here. Type words. Say words here, right? So you type in it. This is your writing space. You can do just like in a word processor. You can do the formatting, so you can do the bold, italic, underline, underscore. Also, you can select specific. Let's say if I select this one, and I can go here instead of normal, I can say it's a header 4, so it did change to the header. Or
Right.
I can say this is a block quote. So in a block quote, it changes to block quote. And if I do just the code, it changes to the code.
Got it. That's nice. So and also one thing that each block, the block name is heading 2.
Yes, block name is by default is the heading 2. So I change this back. Let me put the bold. Now, if I go here, by default we set the type font size is 14. So now if you want to change the font size, let's say on this one, you can always change it, say, to any other larger font size.
Right.
Smaller.
So I really like the font that you're using here, but you basically have established a single font for the app at this point, correct?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
default font. There is no point here to changing the font unless you have a specific reason. You can highlight the specific sections. You can use the text colors or highlights. So let's say
Okay.
if I want to have this blue and I want to have highlighted, say, this section here, I can just select highlight and then put in yellow.
Very good.
Now,
Yeah, I
of
mean,
course, like in any word processor, I can insert the links. Let's say I want to insert the link here. Let's say if I'm on a, say I want to insert the link to the page. So I'm take the URL and I'm putting this URL in the here. I can just select here and I could say, it's already pick up the name, whatever I have here. Say link target is the place I can paste the link, and I can decide whether it's open in a new window or stay in the same tab and just go into that URL. The bottom section here is for mostly for the WordPress. You can select if you want that link to act as a header. It switches to specific block of content that you have. You can just select any block here, and that will be moved and shifted to the block. Now,
cool.
yeah, also you have embedded iframes. It's quite popular. Everything can be embedded, starting from the pages, websites. You can put the the Word documents, you can put the PDFs embed, you can put the charts, graphs, pretty much anything can be embedded. So you can just simply paste your embed code, and that will be embedded. So it should be an iFrame. So just make sure it's an iFrame.
Gotcha.
Now, if I want to change, this one is for the remove the any kind of formatting. So if I had the formatting done, when I click one, it just removes the formatting.
Okay.
Normal. This one is undo, redo. This is when you have something done and you want to keep changing it back.
Right.
We also have, this is more for the upgraded account. This is where you leave the note. Say, take care of format. So if I want to change the note, I can just put my note here, what needed, I just give it title. Once it's done, this note will be left here in the block.
Oh,
It
okay.
always will pops up, and you can see what the note is all about. So
Cool.
this will be like a communication. If this will be a work between you and me, I can leave a notes for you. You can see them here on a high level. You can see the note showed up right here.
Oh, okay.
It tells you the note is there. So when you go inside, you can see here is the unresolved note. You can actually click here, you just type your information, or you can just create a new note and you just give, here is my response. And you could type whatever you want, or add, or any images, picture you can see. Now it's a note number 2 on this. So you know that 2 notes are here, both of them unresolved. Let's say when I'm done with this one, I can just change the status to result, and it's done. So now you can see this one is note was taken care of.
Got it. Well, that's really nice too. I mean, if you are collaborating with somebody and need to get feedback from them on your work, great way to do it.
Yeah. Now also,
So you skipped over one though. You skipped over the mountains, the insert.
oh yeah. You can insert any images directly from here. There's two ways. Let's say you have your own storage place and you have a URL like Amazon or any kind of say you have a URL for providing for your image. You can insert it here, or you can just simply do the upload. You can just drag and drop here. Let's say if I use this one and I will add it here, I can set up, but it's the size you don't need to indicate now. It's automatically will be there, but alternative text is more for SEO. You can add it on the fly here, or you can add it later. So when I click OK, you can see this image is inserted. And also it will appear in your libraries as well. That will show up here as well. So it's on the side of article relay, so it's right here. But the most important is the image that you added. You can control after with the edits here. When you click here, now you set your alternative name. You can assign the URL. That URL, that means somebody clicks on that image where you want them to go. And
Right.
also,
Oh, that's nice. Yep.
And you change the width. Let's say you decide you want a width of say only 300 pixels. It's only in a pixel. So you change it. It makes it smaller.
It looks like you can do left, center, and right. Down you have that controllability. Yeah.
Yeah. You can change it left or center. So this is basically about the writing space. Now if I open it back again, so now to go back again in the full view of the article, now notice this is this one keeps rotating here. This is the natively built-in Grammarly. So the Grammarly picks up and sees this. You can always check it and see if it, like this one in this guide, you will know. So I need to change the comma here, and just looks at providing me update. It providing me the recommendation what I need to fix. Grammarly built in, and you'll be able to update or change or fix your text.
Well, it's pretty complete. I think that's just about everything you need to put together some high quality good looking content with pictures and videos and everything.
Yeah, yeah. We talk more in details in the other sessions, but right now you just get a good understanding what it is.
I think it's time to put some fingers on keyboards.
All
All right,
right.
Gennady.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Bye.
Bye-bye.